All right, everybody, we're coming back from the break. It's called the Business to Business Network Show. My name is Rex Perry. I'm the host and creator of the show. If you just happen to turn on your radio, we talk business, politics, and economics. We're doing a lot of shows about real estate because real estate is the engine of the economy for Maricopa County. And our next guest is Adam. Give us your last name. Introduce yourself, please.
It's abcoe, Deluxe Realty.
And Holly?
I'm Holly Vollbracht with Fairway Home Mortgage.
Alex.Roberts, Security Title.
And now we're going to talk a little bit about some of the listings in the market. Tell us what you're seeing out there, Adam.
So inventory is sitting a little bit longer right now, but we're seeing an average of about 90 days or so here in Maricopa County.
And there's kind of a little bit of a shift that's occurring with the market as far as that goes?
A little bit of a shift, yeah. We're seeing a little longer time on the market. Buyers are getting a little bit more of an edge, and sellers are willing to pay for some things that they weren't willing to pay for before. But there's some really good loan programs out there right now that are helping buyers get into houses that they couldn't before. So there's some advantages, right, for buyers right now. I think the loan programs really help with that.
And there might be seller concessions.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
yes.
And again, what that means is the sellers were willing to help, maybe even talk some of the financing, Holly. Tell what's out there.
Yeah, so right now, the property that Adam wanted to highlight, I think is perfect for conventional financing. Right now, Fairway is offering the Fairway Budget Booster, where we are just on all our conventional loans for primary and second homes. We're offering a 0.5 point temporary interest rate buy down.
Wow.
So it just automatically happens. So with that, on the house that Adam wanted to talk about, somebody would save about $250 a month, $3,000 over the course of the entire year, just automatically savings for them.
Adam, describe this home for us. Let's talk about it.
So a beautiful single-level home. It's in Gilbert and Greenfield Ranch. It's a gated community. The house itself is 3,132 square feet. A split floor plan. It's got a 4-car garage, 2 on one side and 2 on the other. 3 bedrooms. Each bedroom has its own bathroom and walk-in closet, and then an extra den that could be a bedroom as well. So really good layout of space. Beautiful big open floor plan with this monogram appliances in the kitchen and a huge quartz countertops, really big entertaining space. And then a 20-foot floor-to-ceiling doors that open up to the outside for a living area.
Describe the backyard for us. What do you got there?
Like an oasis, right? They've got this really nice pool with fountains that shoot out on both sides, and a big kind of covered Ramada gazebo area over part of the pool.
Now, anybody want to get pictures of this, go to our website or our YouTube channel, azluxurytour.com. If you find it there, by the way, give us a like, everybody, and subscribe, and that'll help get the pictures out on that. We'll try to put those in there. Now, for the price range on that?
That's $949 right now.
$949. And give us a finance. Again, you said 0.5%. Okay, everybody understand when she says points, that 0.5 point, that's 0.5%. We have to educate the listeners. And tell us about that financing on that.
Yeah. So, this home is $949. Most people that are buying in that range are not going to be first-time home buyers. Those are going to be move-up buyers. They probably have a house they need to sell or something like that, or they have some additional assets at that price range. So most people, if they put, say, 20% down, that's going to put them into the conventional realm. We're offering that promotion, like I said, on all our primary home and vacation homes. So if you're from somewhere else and you want to buy as a vacation home, you still get that discount. Everybody's going to qualify for different interest rates on that, but let's just say you qualify for 6.5%. And so what this program will do, for the first year, your rate that you pay on is going to be at 6%.
That's a lot of savings. Fantastic. Now, tell us a little bit about the title company. I know you mainly do the help with marketing. You've got an app or something you want to tell us about?
Yes, so I actually help real estate professionals with anything from marketing materials, marketing strategies. We're actually partnered with Tom Ferry, the largest real estate coach, and we have the top technology tools to help agents and lenders with their marketing. We actually have an app called Security Agent One. It's the #1 closing cost calculator. And something really exciting is they've added in several new calculators, because what we're seeing in the market is there's a lot of price reductions. There's also home selling below the original list price. So we wanted something that we can share with our agents that make their conversations regarding pricing more powerful. So they've actually added in a holding cost calculator where the agent can go in and ask the seller, what are your maintenance fees. Do you have a mortgage? What's the HOA, taxes and insurance, any utilities? And it does a whole breakdown, and it gives them a really nice flyer that they can give to their seller that breaks it down that if this home sits on the market, this is how much money that they're going to be spending. There's also a true value analysis report, which is a 5-page report that has local market data, national market data, does the holding cost, the wholesaler net sheet. So it's a really nice report, and it helps agents to be able to have more powerful conversations.
This is a great tool. And a lot of people don't know how to calculate the benefit and the cost, whether I get it sold now, reduce the price, or seller concessions. Tell us a little bit explain to the audience what a seller concession is.
So the seller concessions are given for a buyer to be able to use for closing costs or for buying points, right? If they want to buy the interest rate down on the mortgage, right? That's a big one right now because people are really more focused on the payments. So this allows them to buy the rate down to a payment that's more manageable for them until, rates come down further. So concessions can be used in any way, right? When you're working with a good agent and a good lender, right, they'll actually figure out what the best thing is for the buyer and what the buyer's needs are.
And that's what you need, a good agent to kind of do that analysis with these tools that you get from Alex at Security. But also, you always want the buyer to talk to the lender first. Explain why that is. Tell them why that is.
Just to make sure, right, that they're comfortable with where the payments are and that they're qualified for the house that they're looking for, right? Because there is a little payment shock right now. Prices are still a little bit high, and they go, oh man, what's my payment, right? So then it's good to talk to the lender first so that they know what they're looking at before they start looking at homes.
What kind of information do they need to gather as they're coming to talk to you?
What they really need is just some basic information. I typically take applications over the phone. I think that's the best way to do it. I think online people get a little bit overwhelmed with being very exact and specific. So, the basic things I need to know your name. I need to know your current address, your addresses for the past 2 years, your employment for the past 2 years, your income. We do typically do a soft credit pull because we don't want to impact anything until we really know that somebody can move forward.
Yeah.
So with that soft credit pull, it doesn't show as an inquiry and it doesn't impact their credit scores.
Yeah, and it's important to get this disclosure in advance because there might be surprises on that credit that they didn't even know about.
Absolutely.
And then you want to pull it together with a great title company because you guys pull all the paperwork together, make it go smoothly, and you're part of that team to make sure the communication is going right.
Correct.
And so the key here is to get a good team of people. We've got about 2 minutes left. Let's get a phone number first of all. Holly, how can people reach you? And we always give it twice because people want to write it down. How do you?
Holly Vollbracht. I'm with Fairway Home Mortgage. That's 480-229-6202. And then again, that's 480-229-6202.
And you want to get pre-qualified even if you haven't found a house yet. Talk to the lender. And Adam?
Abcoe, my number is 602-380-2050, 602-380-2050.
And Alex?
Alex.Roberts, Security Title, 480-600-0936. Again, it's 480-600-0936.
If you want apps and you want to get this information, get a hold of Alex. It sounded really pretty cool. This has been a great interview, guys. Really appreciate you coming down. We got to do a commercial break here. In fact, we're at the bottom of the hour getting ready to do the news. Everybody stay tuned. We are the Business to Business Network Show. 123bz.com is our website. 123bz.com. Stay tuned. We're going to be back.